In the heart of central South Africa stands a university focused on possibility, progress, and purpose. A place where knowledge evolves, ideas grow, and futures take shape. This is the University of the Free State. For 121 years, the UFS has advanced learning across 3 distinctive campuses, bringing together students from diverse backgrounds to form one connected, future-focused academic community. We are an innovative, research-led, student-centered, and regionally engaged university. Guided by our vision of responsible societal futures, we use our knowledge and partnerships to support progress and impact across our region, continent, and world. Across 7 faculties, our programs are shaped by expert academics committed to real-world relevance and meaningful impact. We train educators, health professionals, legal thinkers, creatives, scientists, business leaders, and theologians who drive change in their fields. Students learn from leading researchers and emerging scholars, working within networks that stretch across Africa and beyond. They step into a university that collaborates with global partners while remaining grounded in its responsibility to society. Our values shape how we teach, work, and engage. Excellence, care, accountability, impact, social justice, sustainability. These principles guide our commitment to student success, ensure a supportive and safe learning environment, and inspire a culture that embraces growth and forward-looking thinking. From advanced research facilities to community partnerships, from blended learning innovation to campus sustainability, the UFS continually evolves to meet the needs of a changing world. The UFS cultivates graduates and knowledge that create impact locally and globally. We are a forward-looking institution where fresh ideas grow, where diverse perspectives spark new insight, and where tomorrow's leaders are prepared today. Globally connected, regionally engaged, purpose-driven toward responsible societal futures. This is the University of the Free State. Welcome. Welcome to a moment that belongs to you, to every graduate crossing this stage, and to every family member, friend, and mentor who supported this journey. Today, we celebrate more than academic achievement. We celebrate growth, commitment, transformation. We celebrate the courage it took to dream, to persist, and to arrive at this milestone. You are part of something powerful. You are part of the University of the Free State. For over 120 years, the UFS has been a place where futures are shaped. Across our 3 campuses, students from diverse backgrounds come together to learn, collaborate, and imagine new possibilities. Here, the past is not the focus, the future is. Modern learning environments stand alongside our historic spaces, reflecting a university driven by progress, purpose, and possibility. We are an innovative, research-led, student-centered, and regionally engaged university. Guided by our North Star, responsible societal futures, we use our knowledge, expertise, and partnerships to help build a more just, sustainable, and humane society. Our 7 faculties prepare graduates who shape their professions and communities, from training educators and health professionals to advancing science, law, agriculture, business, and the creative arts. Excellence is lived out every day. And today's graduates? You are that excellence in motion, the result of determination meeting opportunity. You've learned alongside leading researchers, scholars, and collaborators from around the world. You've been part of a university connected across continents, regionally engaged, and globally relevant. What defines the UFS are the values that shape how we learn and work. Excellence, care, accountability, impact, social justice, sustainability. These values aren't abstract, they've shaped your experience. Through challenges and growth, through community, culture, sport, and study, you have built not only competence, but character. Graduates, you now join a proud community of UFS alumni contributing across South Africa and the world. You leave with more than a qualification. You leave with purpose, insight, and the values that will guide your next steps. The world needs your leadership, your ideas, your impact. To our graduates, congratulations. To families and friends, thank you for your support and belief. And remember, the University of the Free State will always be your home. Walk with purpose. Lead with integrity. Forever a COFSI.
Dumelang hle Basotho ba haeso. Ke be ke le lebohe ka nnete ho ipha nako ka Moqebelo hore le tle le phalletse bakwena ba leboha. Good morning, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our guest of honor, Mme Professor Relebohile Moloisane le lelapa la hae. Ha re ba opele mahaufi ka nnete. By virtue of the power vested in me as Chancellor, I hereby constitute this congregation of the University of the Free State for the awarding and conferral of qualifications in the Faculty of Education. I therefore award and confer qualifications to and on all the candidates presented to the deans of the respective faculties present to this congregation. In addition, I hereby award and confer qualifications to and on those whose names appear in the program but who are not part of this gathering and therefore are not present here today. You may be kindly seated. Thank you.
Dames en heren, goeiemorgen. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Colleagues, we can do better. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Without further ado, may I, perhaps let me start here. Let me start by introducing myself. I am Professor Sia Sotezi, Campus Vice Principal, Academic and Research. Then let me move to the next item. At this point in time, I would like to request and introduce the Vice Chancellor and Principal, Professor Hester Klopper, to request her to come and deliver the welcome address. Prof, we are in your capable hands. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, parents, family, friends, colleagues, and then most important this morning, our graduates. Welcome to this ceremony this morning. In particularly, I want to welcome our Chancellor, Professor Bonang Mohale. Also want to recognize this morning our Honorary Doctorate, Professor Molatsani, who has joined us, and I will introduce her more later in more detail. Also recognize the university management, executive management that has joined us here this morning, the campus principal and vice principals, deans of the faculties, assistant deans, and then also representatives from our Student Representative Council. Welcome to this graduation ceremony of the University of the Free State. We are here today having our third of which is 14 graduation ceremonies taking place over 7 days across our campuses. A remarkable 8,350 qualifications will be conferred during this time. Indeed, a testament to the scale and shared commitment to transform lives through education. And I want to pause a moment and recognize our graduates who are here this morning and say, you are one of those 8,350, so give yourself a round of applause. Today, that commitment finds its most fitting expression. We celebrate the graduates of the Faculty of Education, women and men who have chosen above all else to invest in others. During this ceremony, we will confer 231 bachelor's degrees, 67 honors degrees, 86 postgraduate diplomas, 16 master's degrees, and 4 doctoral degrees. Each qualification represents not merely a personal achievement, but a promise to the learners, the schools, and the communities that will be shaped by your presence in the classroom or in the community. We are honored to bestow the Honorary Doctor of Education degree on Professor Moletsane in recognition of her significant contribution to research addressing gender inequality and social justice. Teaching is one of the most consequential professions a person can choose. You will not simply impart the knowledge, but you will kindle curiosity. You will restore confidence and unlock potential in young people that might otherwise never been possible. The teacher who believes in a child can change an entire direction of that child's life. And ultimately, as we see here today, when we acknowledge our graduates, for many of you, you are first-time graduates in your family, and that contributes towards change not only in your own life, but also in family and in communities. This indeed constitutes a powerful contribution towards creating responsible societal futures, which is embedded in the vision of our university. To our postgraduate students here in particular, you understand that the best educators are also lifelong learners. The depth of knowledge you bring to the profession raises the bars for all those around you. There are few occasions of significance that, as we find at a graduation, but not only for you, also for those that have supported you along the journey. Many hours of study, difficult assignments, and of course there must have been moments of doubt if you will be successful. But many of you had to balance your studies with family responsibilities, financial pressures, and then also personal hardship. But this achievement, therefore, belongs to our graduates, but then also to those that are joining here today, family, friends, that has walked this journey with you. You will leave here today as graduates of the University of the Free State, an institution with a clear vision of contributing meaningfully to responsible societal futures. And indeed, no other faculty is better positioned to do exactly that. I invite you to remain connected to the University of the Free State. When you leave today, you will be part of our alumni. Stay connected to this proud community. Stay connected by also giving back of your time and talent. So support those that will follow you. But it's also an act of nation building in terms of the work that you will continue to do. Draw on the strength of the network. It's unbelievable how alumni can open doors to one another into the future. So as you leave today, don't just leave with your qualification and your certificate, but also the values that underpin everything that our university stands for, the values of accountability, care, excellence, impact, social justice, and sustainability. Let them be a principle for you throughout your career and throughout your life. You have indeed chosen a university of significance to study. We were very proud to recently, at the Times Higher Education Africa ranking, that our university was recognized across, amongst the top 10 across the continent. And you may ask, why is that important? It is important because it gives a value to your qualification. So let me conclude and say, congratulations, UFS graduates. We are indeed proud of every one of you. You have chosen a noble path. Walk it with pride, with passion, and with certainty that whatever you do, especially in education, definitely matters. Thank you.
May we once more give our Vice Chancellor and Principal a round of applause. Let me move to the next item and explain some house rules. Before we commence with the program, I would like to highlight a few house rules as follows. The university makes use of official photographers who are present in the venue today. Those who arrived after the pre-ceremony announcements are requested to refer to the graduation event program. Today is a time to celebrate the achievements of each graduate. Hearing the full names of each student being announced is important to everyone. You are therefore asked to limit cheers and loud exclamations, making them short enough for everyone to hear the announcement of the next student. We strive to conduct the graduation ceremonies in a dignified manner and ask that you refrain from leaving the hall before the end of the proceedings to avoid disturbing the ceremony. Please keep your cell phones on silent for the duration of the ceremony. Taking selfies while walking across the stage is not permitted. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this point in time to move to the next item, which is about the musical item, which is the one that you're going to focus on. Few things are as fitting for a joyous celebration as music. And to celebrate your achievement with you today, please welcome Harmony Hives to perform the song Wenzile, a song about the personal journey of being heard by God in times of struggle and being saved from a difficult situation. Colleagues and ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together as we welcome Harmony Hives. Thank you.
Ngikutshele ngeyami impilo, oh hey, waze wangithwala usimakade, wena lalela indaba yami, ngikutshele mina
samba. Awazi ukuhlala phansi on this one. Sukuma nime ngeenyawo. Asambe. Kodwa yini? Yizwa la. Uwenzile okuhle kodwa empilweni yami yonke malibongwe igama lenkosi ubaba wenzile Asante, woza opti. Asam, 1, 2, 3. Umasali. Emalibo.
May we once more put our hands together for the group, for the work that they've done. Thank you for the performance. Thank you. May we move to the next item? May you allow us to move to the next item? Let me, without delaying, Prof. Klopper, request her to introduce and to present the honorary qualification as she promised when she was standing here. Prof. Klopper, we are in your hands. Thank you.
Chancellor, honorary qualifications awarded by the University of the Free State serve to reflect a commitment of the institution to both the academic and the human project. These qualifications are bestowed on an individual with an outstanding academic track record who enjoys international recognition, or to an individual, not necessarily an academic, whose accomplishments in the fields of science and arts, economics, media, culture, leadership, or education have made a difference in the world and whose influence and work may have benefited the development of South Africa. Chancellor, I have the honor this morning to request you to confer the degree Honorary Doctor of Education, honoris causa, on the candidate that I present to you. Professor Relebohile Moletsane receives the Honorary Doctorate of Education from the University of the Free State in recognition of her groundbreaking scholarship and activism at the intersection of gender, education, and social justice, especially for girls and women in rural communities. Her work has transformed how universities, schools, and communities confront gender inequality, gender-based violence, and the broader conditions that shapes the life of marginalized girls and young women. As professor and Falth Wits NRF Research Chair in Gender-Based Violence and Femicide at the University of the Witwatersrand, and the J.L. Dube Chair in Rural Education at the University of KwaZulu-Natal, Professor Roletsane has built powerful research programs that link rigorous scholarship, but also concrete evidence of how communities can change. Through participative, visual, and community-based methodology, she has helped rural girls and the communities where they name, document, and challenge everyday experiences of violence, exclusion, and a lack of opportunity, ensuring that their voices shape policy and practice. Professor Moletsane has also made a sustained contribution to curriculum studies, teacher education, HIV and AIDS education, mentoring generations of scholars and practitioners committed to equity in education. Her national and international recognition includes major research chairs, prestigious fellowships, and awards as a distinguished woman in science. This testifies to the intellectual leadership that Professor Moletsane brought to South Africa and to the global debate on gender justice. By conferring this honorary doctorate, the University of the Free State honors a scholar whose career exemplifies the use of knowledge for public good, but also aligns with the university's commitment to responsible societal futures, social justice, and transformative leadership. I present to you Professor Moletsane.
Prof. Klopper, thank you very much. And may I also congratulate Professor Relebohile Moletsane for the well-deserved recognition. It will, however, be unfair not to request her to deliver her acceptance remarks. Prof. Moletsane, we are listening to you. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, let's lend her our ears. Prof. Moletsane, the platform is yours. Thank you.
To the Chair of Council, Council members, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and the University Executive, and all the dignitaries present. Fellow academics, professional and administrative support staff in the university, parents, guardians, family, friends, and the 2026 graduating class of the University of the Free State Qwaqwa campus. Ke a le dumedisa kaofela. Pele ke qala puo ya ka, ke kopa ho ipolela hanyanyane. Jwalo ka ha o se o boletswe, lebitso la ka ke Relebohile wa ha Moletsane. Ke motaung wa Thulomphete. Motho wa bo Thulo le Thulwane. Ke motho wa kgomo mo sella moreneng. Ha ella motsaneng ho a ronana. E ka re sepuruma sebata. Makwala ha re ketla ka mpeng. Ke a le dumedisa hape. I'm beyond honored to receive such an accolade from an excellent university such as the University of the Free State. I'm especially humbled to receive it on the Qwaqwa campus. Motseng o tshwanang le moo ke holetseng teng. A rural community like the one I grew up in. Ke leboha balekane ba ka who nominated me for this honor. I take your recognition seriously and treasure it with all the responsibility attached to it. Ke a leboha. Following our African indigenous storytelling tradition and in honor of our grandmothers, I begin with a story. Bare inere. A few decades ago, quite a few decades ago, as an 18-year-old girl from a very rural community, I traveled for the first time on my own to register as a first-year student at the University of Fort Hare. I had never been outside of my town of Matatiele in the southern Drakensberg. Halfway through my journey, I almost missed the only bus to the next town that I was traveling to because the bus conductor called it with his Xhosa name. I heard the bus conductor announce the imminent departure of this bus to what I thought was some remote place I did not know about. Only it was the town I was supposed to be traveling to, the bus I was supposed to be on. I remember thinking, what a strange name for a place. I absolutely had no idea where I was going or what to do upon arrival at Fort Hare. You see, my rural school had not prepared me for this part. Maybe because the teachers themselves did not know, or they did not believe any of us from this small village would ever go to university. Despite the odds, to cut the story short, like you today, 3 years later, I completed my bachelor's degree, and the following year, I enrolled to become a teacher at the same university. And as the saying goes, The rest is history. Thanks to the post-1994 policies and programs, many rural children have since accessed and graduated from university and are contributing productively in various fields and professions across the country, including teaching like yourself. Today, I invite the audience gathered here, and indeed the country, to celebrate the resilience of the rural origin graduates in this room. I'm not excluding the others. And pay tribute to the families, the friends, the teachers, the lecturers, and the community members who make their success and graduation possible. Indeed, it takes a village. However, we must also acknowledge that many more young people are not able to access higher education, or at the very least, post-school education and training. Instead, for many reasons, they drop out before grade 12, and many who pass matric are saddled with a useless qualification that takes them nowhere, either because of access or because our schools are not geared to support those who come from poorly resourced families, including those in rural communities. Until South Africa acknowledges in policy and in practice that rural schools do matter and invests in quality education, the very notion of rural communities as national economic pillars will remain just talk. Years from now, you will be standing here saying the same thing. The numbers will remain the same, if not worse. While we must indeed celebrate your important milestone as graduates and new teachers here today, we must also take a candid look at the challenges many of you, particularly those who are from rural communities, have had to overcome. You know them: poorly resourced school, poor infrastructure in the school and in the community, poor service delivery, including transportation, sanitation, poverty, violence, including gender-based violence, and poor access to services in general. Mohlala o mo khutshwanyane fela. On our drive from Johannesburg to Qwaqwa the other day, my nephew and I, who's here with me, talked about the differences in resources and school cultures between the schools he and I attended in our rural town, and the very well-resourced school in Johannesburg, where he is currently a teacher, chalk and cheese. And this in the same country, under a democratically elected government. Let that sink in, as the young people say. So the work is far from over. To succeed in education, many children have to negotiate complex and intersecting systems of power and exclusion. Too many children in our villages in South Africa still sit under leaking roofs, still learn under trees, still share tattered textbooks, or have none at all. They have to navigate violent school and community cultures where some adults see them as commodities to be sold or used and abused. These children continue to wonder if someone like them or someone from their community can actually make it out. That such students can and do succeed in the current education system and society is concrete proof that the hard-working teachers in rural schools and the lecturers in universities support them through. So as new teachers, I'm talking to the graduates now, you are the answer to their questions. As we leave this place today, our degrees and diplomas in hand, and bright futures ahead, let us not forget where we come from. The dusty roads, the small classrooms, the long distances traveled to access schooling, and the teachers who show up every day despite the odds. Rural education is not lesser education. Rural education matters. It is resilient. It is built on and by communities and by teachers who refuse to let geography, particularly rurality, define children's futures. Kajeno ke mema letsema. For those of you who don't know what letsema is a Sesotho word that means a communal, voluntary labor where community members such as ourselves here come together to achieve a common goal, cultivating, weeding, harvesting, or building. Ke mema letsema. First, to the graduates themselves. As new teachers and education officials, I trust that you will, with integrity and dedication, ensure that no child is left behind, regardless of who they are, regardless of their social class, gender, religion, or race. Whether you return to serve your own community or go out there to change the country or the world, do it with commitment, with the understanding that no child potential should ever be limited by where or how they were born. Second, to the families up there and friends, letsema la rona is to continue to support all our children to thrive. To our leaders and policy makers, if you are listening, my plea is that you take seriously the need for quality, equitable education in our country, and especially the unique plight of children and teachers in poor rural communities. Finally, to my fellow academics and colleagues, to produce appropriately and adequately prepared teachers. Teachers who are willing and able to all community contexts in South Africa, not just the shiny ones in the suburbs. Congratulations, class of 2026. I'm inviting you and congratulating you and sending you out to be the proof that where you come from is not what holds you back. It is exactly what drives you to thrive. Ke a leboha. Thank you.
A round of applause again for Prof. Lezane's remarks. I am pleased at this stage to introduce the Dean of the Faculty of Education, Professor Loyiso Jita, who will present the candidates. Prof. Jita, the platform is yours. Thank you.
Chancellor, I have the privilege of requesting you to confer doctoral degrees on the candidates presented to you. I request the supervisors to introduce their candidates to you.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in curriculum studies, Mutseta Lesiba Leslie. With his thesis titled Exploring the Professional Development Needs of Business Studies Educators in one South African education district, the candidate contributes to understanding the professional development needs of business studies educators in South Africa. His contribution presents an argument for the significance of context-sensitive professional development strategies for educator growth. The findings of this study serve as an indication of the value such strategies hold in addressing gaps in teacher professional development and improving instructional quality. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Lesiba Leslie Mutseta.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in curriculum studies. Chancellor, I present a candidate Lucky Ernest Ngala with his thesis entitled Exploring Teachers' Beliefs and Practices Influencing the Facilitation of Online Inquiry-Based Learning in Life Sciences Classrooms. Ngala contributes to the scholarship of inquiry-based learning, online pedagogy, and teacher beliefs in science education. Using a qualitative research approach based on an interpretivist multiple case studies design, the candidate showed that positive beliefs about inquiry and technology acceptance culminated in the use of collaborative strategies, online videos, and practical work simulation. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Lucky Ernest Ngala.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in early childhood development and learning, Ngube Sifiso Everlyn, with her thesis titled Exploring Early Childhood Development Pre-Service Programs in Preparing Teachers for Inclusive Settings. The candidate contributes to pre-service teacher education programs focusing on how early childhood teachers are prepared for inclusive settings. Using a qualitative approach with a sample of 95 pre-service student teachers, the study demonstrates an urgent need to mainstream inclusive education as a theme integrated in all pre-service syllabi rather than an element in a few syllabi. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Sifiso Everly Ngube. Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in social sciences, Mtunza Laki, with his thesis titled The Sociological Impact of Cultural Capital on Linguistic Acquisition of English Second Language Primary School Learners. The candidate contributes to the body of knowledge calling for the cultivation of a reading culture as a powerful and sustainable way to enhance language acquisition skills. Using a mixed methods approach with a sample of 100 teachers, the study presents the argument that parents should learn to value and openly celebrate their children's reading achievements. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Laki Mtonza.
Chancellor, I have the privilege of requesting you to award the following qualifications to the candidates that I introduced to you. Faculty of Education, bachelor's degrees, honors degrees, postgraduate certificate, and master's degrees. For the Master of Education with specialization in curriculum studies. Khadisi TC. Mbambo SA. Musia T and the degree with distinction. Mukwebo NI. Ngwenya S. Sileke MS. Zwane SP and the degree with distinction. For the Master of Education with specialization in early childhood development and learning. Ngwenya MS. Sibeko J and the degree with distinction. for the Master of Education with specialization in Education, Management and Leadership. Luatle L. Thank you. Maseko A. Mlangeni NG. For the Master of Education with specialization in Subject Education and Mathematics. Dlamini SE. Thank you. Thank you. Chabalala JP. For the Master of Education with specialization in Subject Education in Social Sciences. Mbonani BS. Mthembu ST. For the postgraduate certificate in education, in further education and training, teaching. Kanyile ZN. Kumalo Z, the certificate. Thank you. Kumalo Z. Thank you. Thank you. Kunene TN. For the postgraduate certificate in education, in senior phase and further education and training, teaching. Mabandla S. Mabaso SS. Mabaso TS. Thank you. Thank you. Matikwane NG. Matubako MJ. Thank you. Mbata NS. Mkize NM. Thank you. Muloi TF. Msane AV. Mvelase LP. Mvelase ZT. Thank you. Siyabonga. Ngobese L. Ngumalo AN. Khadebe L. Khadebe. Sibiya M. SM. Thank you. Thank you. Zondo A. Zondo SP. Zwane SW. Zondo. Bandile N. Bengu K. Zepu N. Kanyile KL. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to hear the name of the candidate. Khumalo SP. Thank you. Lushaba N. Thank you. Machinini ZV. Makaye NA Izikunga Malengiso with distinction. Makola NK. Malinga M. Maseko NJ Ngamalengiso with distinction. Mbata SY with distinction. Mbongo T. Mkwanazi HA Iziku Ngamalengiso with distinction. Mudise PR. Mukwena ML. Mukwena TJ. Muloi M. Let me cut.
I put mine inside.
Is it? What's your name? Thank you. Mudupi RP. Mupedi PDI. Murachaye IA. Mutlong GP. Mutwening LE. I'm not hearing you congratulating the candidates. Thank you. Nakedi DA. Ndebele NT. Ntejane S. Ntlhakeng EM. Njangase FG. Nzimande NP. Khadebe MJ. Thank you. Rasinyalo N. Sibisi S. Sitebe NL. Thank you. Sitebe N. Twala T. Zulu MN with distinction. For the Bachelor of Education Honors. Charter P. Dladla B. Hadebe MM. Bheka lapha. Hlatshwayo MV. Khanye TP. Khoza LV. Kwenene LM. Kubega SG. Thank you. Kumalo BA. Langa BG. Langa DJ. Linyatsa MP. Didabo MG. Madiba A. Mahua IG. Mahleza NP. Thank you. Mahema MR.
Master's loading.
Makubu NN. Manyadi MM. Thank you. Thank you. Mashia M. Masina TP. Mateka L. Nguneka A. Mdia SS. Mufukeng MI. Mukhale MN. Mukwena PP. Mukwena XV. Mukoni TW. Mulaba L. Mullo NP. Thank you. Muloi BA. Muloi NJ. Munareng SE. Kumalo MA. Mbinga A. Msibi NP. Ndaba FP. Ndlane QE. Ngobese S. Ngobese S. Ngubane N. Thank you. Ntlabati SS. Nkutha P. Thank you. Thank you. Ntsele P. Njaba SS. Nungu N. Khatebe N. Khatebe NP. Khatebe SM. Thank you. Sibeko ES. Twabala RM. Dodo MV. Chabalala KT. Tsotetsi N. Thank you. Vuma N. Kaba N. For the Bachelor of Education in Foundation Phase Teaching. Dlamini N. Dlamini N. Dumagude SN. Kabela SL. Thank you. Gwenza NA. Hadebe NG. Shachwayo FZ. Sope SJ. Kele ME. Kanyile OA. Khoza Noxolo. Khoza Noxolo Nozipho. Khumalo A. Khumalo NA. Khumalo NB. Lifinya MC. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Litlotlo M. Luvuno LK. Mabaso M. Mabaso TNM. Mabaso TN. Mabika SN. Mabitsela TE and the degree with distinction. Mabuza KS. Madi AS. Maduna P. Makubane S. Masako DG. Majola PZ. Maseko AP. Masimula DA. Matebesi NJ. Mazibuko PA. Mazibuko SG. Mbata A. Okay. Mbata B. Mbata T. Mbele OK. Mdagane S. Mdleje N. Mdluli SL. Thank you. I will do this. Mgenge AAV. Mhlanga Z. Thank you. Thank you. Oops. Oops. You okay? Okay. Mia SH. Becoming. Thank you. Thank you, Chancellor. Mkhize NP. Mlaba PZ. Mlambo MS. Mguni YN. Mufukeng M. Mufukeng MR. Mufukeng RM. Muhlahatsa SA. Moholeng LC. Mukwena M. Mulefe KZ. Mulehe ME. Muloi A. Muloi IP. Muloi NM. Munareng M. Muneti ND. Musia N. Musia NB. Motshweneng I. Mtabela AK. Mjali S. Mungwe SFA. Mvelase SK. Mvulane JC. Mwelase S. Ndlovu DC. Ndlovu XN. Ndovela NM. Fusi. Ngobo NM. Ngwenya N. Nkomo LE. Yes. Nkomo VG. Mchangase S. Khadebe MR. COB PS. Shabalala NL. Shezi NM. Sikakane ES. Magancane. Sithole FM. Sithole S. Thank you. Sithole SG. Sokela AT. Sokela N. Tulo PP. Thank you. 2CM. Twala PK. Thank you. Chabalala M. Tsotetsi P.A. Taba T.L. Zulu A.S. Thank you. Zwane N.P. Zwane P.A. For the Bachelor of Education in Intermediate Phase Teaching. Thank you. Thank you. Pengu L.H. Buthelezi N.S. Buthelezi S.N. Buthelezi T.K. Dlamini K. Dlamini N. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kahle. Diponi Tato. Diponi TV. Dlamini SM. Thank you. Thank you. Quiet, please. Dlamini SH. Dubazane SN. Dube ME. Dube NN. Dube T. Funde MM. Gasela FN. Kumete N. Kumete S. Hadebe KW. Hadebe N. Shabisa Pageme. Sachwayo AJ. Sachwayo NN. Songwane LI. Thank you. Songwane NN. Songwane NF. Thank you. Jele BN. Kubega S. Kumalo NP. Kokong D. Langa T. Linyibi OA. Lesotho L. Luvuno SF. Mabaso NJ. Mabaso V. Mabizela KB. Mabizela, Mabizela TNI. Madonsela SL. Majola M. Mapilane NN. Masondo NS. Mbata H. Mbenze LZ. Mzuli NN. Thank you. Mia TA. Mkize NT. Mkize T. Mkize T. And the degree with distinction. Mlangeni BS. Mlangeni NS. Mlitwa MK. Mdebele N. Mudibedi T. Mufukeng CP. Mufukeng DJ. Mufukeng MP. Mofokeng TG. Mokhabudi RN. Mokhatla S. Mokwena KL. Mokwena MJ. Mampo. Mokwena MC. Mokwena MB. Thank you. Mulakeng T. Muloi DM. Muloi LP and the degree with distinction. Muloi MP. Muntwedi KV. Musia MR. Muswedi PM. Mutaung DM. Mutaung MG. Mbembe S. Mthembu N. Mthombeni LE. Mvelase N. Mvelase NW. Ndaba MS. Ndlovu SE. Ndlovu NC. Ndlovu VS.
kahle. Khululeka. Futhi. No problem. Ngobo TT.
Thank you.
Ngema LP. Ngubane N. Ngubeni SP. Ngwenya M. Ayeke bakhululeke. Ngwenya SL. Njoko NW. Nkalanga SR. Nkosi KK.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nkosi ZO. Ngubuka M. Njobokwane BC. Nxumalo NM. Phakathi GN. Pio GD. Rakhalakane BPL. Sikhosana K. Shabalala LP. Shabalala SG.
Thank you.
Shange N. Shongwe AM. Sibiya T.
Sigudo S. Sithole A. Chabalala PP. Chabalala SS. Tsotetsi LG. Tunzi N. Don't get tired to congratulate them. Twala PE. Vilagazi AN. Aba L. Zigote NS. Zondi BS. Zulu TS. Thank you. Zwane LA. Ngokukhulu ukudabuka kamaswabi amahulu, with deepest regret, the owner of this qualification has left us. Uzwane Ntando Yenkosi Lungelo will be awarded the degree posthumously, and it will be accepted by his next of kin. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Zwane SH.
Professor Jita, thank you very much for the work well done. Before I request the Chancellor to come and conclude the proceeding. Let me just make the following announcement. As we, after the Chancellor's concluding remarks, as we leave the hall in the following order. I think people that are on the floor here will be allowed to, meaning that, okay, it will be the main and the academic cross-section to leave the hall, and ultimately the people that are here on the floor. This is just to avoid any stampede, meaning that those who are actually part of the gallery will only leave the hall at the end, the reason being so that we may not injure one another. Ha Chancellor sa qetile ho bua mona, batho ba tla dumela ho tswa pele ke ba leng ka pela ka bona ba dutseng fatshe, batho ba leng hodimo mane ne ba tla tswa qetellong ho qoba hore re tle re hatane kapa ho be le subdihlalo na retso. Uma Chancellor se qetile khuluma la, abantu abazophuma qala yilabo abangaphambi kwami la. Nina any party gallery nzophuma ekugcineni. At this point in time, I'm pleased to request the Chancellor to conclude the proceedings. Professor Mohale, we are in your hands. Thank you.
I mean, what are the chances that in 6 solid years, in this Qwaqwa campus, 42,000 of us across the 3 campuses, we've never had to award a degree posthumously, but in 2 consecutive days, we did just that. May their spirit rest in eternal peace. Me re lebohile Boletsane, ru leboha hangata ngata fela ka mosebetsi wa hao motle o makgethe o harolang letswalo. Ru leboha le ka puo ya hao e hlophisitsweng ka bokgabane. Haholoholo re leboha le lelapa la hao ha ile ba intsha sehlabelo ho tsohle tseo mohlomong ba neng ba ka di etsa, ba nka qeto ya hore ba tla hlola le rona tsatsing la kajeno. Ruri re a le leboha. Haholoholo Mema Moletsane, ru leboha ka molaetsa wa hao le ro hopotsa ha re ananela le ho thulletsa hore dilemong tse 30 a metsong e mmedi re lokolokile fela ntse re le mathateng ho hotsho phalo e eme le lesemela. Kgomo di hloile maqebele, di hloile legwara, letlapa le thelletse. Seboko se kene ka hara lehlaka la poone ho nkga lefuta. Ba ipitsang baetapele ba rona ba itebetse, ba lahlehetswe ke tsela, ba kgelositswe ke meharo, ba lebetse hore ke ntwa ya lwana. Ebile ha o lo hatswa dikgomo, ha o tsheiswane, marumo a fapakana sebakeng. Ha o le jwalo, mme re a o leboha ka nnete ka molaetsa wa hao. Re tla o tshwara dipelong tsa rona, haholoholo ha e le moo o so o bile o le ngwana lapeng, o le lelapa. Distinguished guests, this concludes the proceedings for this morning. The university takes great pleasure and pride in inviting all graduates and their guests to lecture room number 6, where tea and coffee will be served. The national anthem will now be played. After that, you are requested to remain standing while the congregation is dissolved and the main and academic processions leave the hall. May we please kindly rise. By virtue of the power vested in me as Chancellor, I hereby dissolve this congregation of the University of the Free State. Ka nnete ba kwena ba leboha.